course, the weather out here typically in spring can get a little nasty from time to time, but so far, looks like we have a beautiful day. Here's how they pair up for round one. Glenn Wilson is ready to go racing, and Terry Boyd's with him.
Another one of the cast of colorful characters out here in the Lucas Oil Drag Boat Racing Series is Toxic Rocket pilot Glenn Wilson. And Glenn, this is a boat that you designed and had a lot to do in the building of this boat, but it's always had a bit of a problem where it always pulled to the left. Did you get that figured out?
We did finally. We made some changes, put on some different pieces, formulated some different pieces, and changed the drivetrain geometry.
Now, I've noticed in here 2010, there's a lot of work going on the right front sponson. Fiberglass damage, what's going on?
Well, yesterday, our first qualifying pass, it went straight down the track, awesome. It was great, ran a 405. And when I hit the parachutes, it came out a little bit crooked and caught the water and center sideways at 200, and it just about flipped.
They call those outrigger boats, and a lot of people think that is the direction of this particular category, although the Speed Sport Specials boat and, of course, this Rockstar boat, brand new, by the way, is not an outrigger boat, and they still seem to be working just fine.
First event of the 2010 campaign, a lot of the guys still working the bugs out. Jarrett Silvey's boat quits just off the holding rope again, and whoa! Well, I'll give him credit for one thing. They stopped it from going left.
Absolutely. That is 2 times in a row now, and if it is, in fact, the parachutes that are causing that, you need to take a look at how those are mounted as well. I'm sure they'll get it figured out. Rockstar Energy Drink takes us for a ride with Glenn Wilson. Left rudder right off the get-go, and then nice and straight. Of course, right at the very end, it also sent him off to the right. You'll see him actually turn right just a little bit, and that was to miss the buoy at the end of the track. Not uncommon for him to charge the driver for that.
Right there. He's going around that big red marker. And once again, this boat has had a tendency to drive left. Obviously, everything's okay for the 1,000-foot part of the course, but they really got to fix that, Ken, or there's no way that boat's going to last through the day.
Glenn Wilson, never had a shortage for giving us an exciting ride. Tell us what was going through your mind.
Well, it was all great until I got to the end and let off the throttle and pulled the chutes, and she went sideways, and she liked to win over.
A little bit of a water wedgie was in your future.
Absolutely. I'll be working on that for the next half an hour.